EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Nashville. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked up by Max Milton. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. They'll send Worthy in motion. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big play for KC. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
The motion man is Nakua. First down throw, Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, And that last pickup leads to a first down. This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his 2nd TD, and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. 3rd and goal, Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. And they force 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Pioneer! Get it!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
7 times. Ready! Crack all 80. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Ready, ready. Let's go now.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Liking 18.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Let's go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Late to pick it up on 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Get it.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The motion man is Nakua. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third down and 3. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Still on his feet. Puka Nakua. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Ready, ready. Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
He's trying to start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go now. 79, Viking, 18. Dragon, 60. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down up past the 35. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
19, Charger, 19, 70, Timberwolves, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get up. Get up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
At their own 13-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and He just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing is Mahomes. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Nakua snags it over the middle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
Number 23, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kevin Winstead. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, KC.
1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. Some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will get out in front 17-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get it.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Ready. Steady.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Running free at the 45. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Tag. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
15-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll run here with Brown. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 33-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Mahomes unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Austin. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Titans 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They send the tight end in motion. One a bit high, but it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
25 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Hero 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Quick throw taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The motion man is Nakua. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
25 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Now a give on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Kevin Winstead. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Holmes goes to run with this one.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down for Tennessee.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going, and whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's in! Touchdown Titans. His 12th touchdown of the year. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
It's a gain of 17.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll run. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's third and 5. Patrick to throw. He'll get this out wide. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Down the field, caught on that left sideline. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll stick to the ground. He finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Pick up of 2 yards.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Titans' 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Brown. Open space inside the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The Chiefs will
They'll send Worthy in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, Warriors, 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute.